Hi guys, it's Stephanie again. Uh, Earlier today, I made a video regarding um, receiving my drone and learning more about it and all. And I was holding back a lot more than what I wanted to say, but I try to keep it focused on the fact that I have to learn my drone features so I can make quality videos. Predominantly, these are videos that's going to be made outdoors. Of course, not indoors. You can't fly. You can't fly a drone indoors. And why would you want to do that? It's stupid. But I have more when I come back. This conversation is mostly about the upcoming holidays and the effects that it has on me, my personality, and my chemical balance. And it's mostly because I live alone and I'm away from my family. I'll see you guys shortly. Okay, so here we go. Before I begin, I want to say thank you very much to all of my subscribers who have been supporting me all year long. I appreciate you guys a lot. Also, to any visitors who maybe are checking out my videos that feel that they resonate with them, if you like, you could hit that subscribe key and get more videos uploaded on a weekly basis. All right, so earlier today I made a video about how happy I was to receive my drone so I can use it outdoors and use that part in creating my channel and content. So I didn't think I was going to make another video, but lately I've been having a lot on my mind, and it has a lot to do with living alone and this depression that I feel towards the end of every year. And it's got to do with the holidays. First off, I don't have a lot of friends in Florida. When I first moved out here, I worked 2 to 3 jobs every week to fund my transition. So therefore, I really missed out a lot on making new friends because all I did was work, 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 work. Now I'm only working 1 job, but I feel like so alone and left out half the time. The holidays is especially very, very hard on me because all of my family is up north or / New England. Ever since I was young, I felt like I was going to live alone someplace far, far away from them. My views greatly differs from that of my family's. I tend to be outspoken, and I always talk of whatever's on my mind. I don't care what it was, and I always was firm to my beliefs on everything. The holidays are tough, even though I'm not 100% on board with Christmas and the Bible and all that stuff. A majority of the people are. And being a trans person already You're like divided from the masses. I went grocery shopping today, and the way back, my mind was like racing. What the hell happened to all of my friends that I had when I grew up? And the answer is, some of them passed on. They passed away, some of them. And sometimes I think to myself, if they were alive, would have they accepted me for who I am? And the answer is, I don't know. I don't know. And if they would, if they didn't pass on, would that made a difference on me moving away from New England and remaining there with my family and with those friends that do accept me? And the answer is, I don't know. At the time, I wanted to move away so I can continue on my transition with people I didn't know. And on some videos, I did explain what the reason being on that was, because I didn't want to go through this self-explaining thing to people that don't understand. But let's go back to my real reason why I'm here again for the second time today. The holidays are very, very hard on me. A few of my neighbors sometimes come over, or they stop and we talk. And it's conversation just about life. The other thing, some of the friends that I have are people I work with, and I can count them on my hands, who they are. I've moved quite a bit in the past, I would say 25 years, 25 to 30 years. And as you know, I had moved away from Florida once before, and I didn't like it. And the reason why I moved back to New England was because I did miss my family, especially my son. I don't have a close relationship with my son. He's unaccepting, and it's something that I'm dealing with. But in my mind, I'm always thinking, well, if I go back and if I stick it out, I gotta do it for me. I can't do it for my son. I can't do it for my brothers. I can't do it for my sisters. I can't do it for my parents. I gotta do it for me, for whatever peace that it brings me. The other thing is, there are pros and cons to everything in life. Okay, so I've been here in Florida now for a combined 20 years almost. If there are things that you love to do outdoors, here you can do it 24/7 if you want. 12 months out of the year. Because the weather here allows you. In New England, you're lucky if you do something 8 to 9 months out of the year. In the other months, you're stuck indoors in the winter. Okay? So right there, I love Florida for that reason. But I tell you, I have 12 months of doing fun things if I choose, but I paid a heavy price for this. I do. A heavy, heavy price. I don't have a relationship with my son because he wasn't accepting anyway. And last year I went to go visit him, and there was no connection at all. As much as I tried to get close to him, he just had his walls up. But I have this part of me that I am so freaking guilt-ridden. You know, sometimes I blame myself. There's just so much that you can do to feel accepted by family members. And in the long run, it affects you. It affects me. I think some trans people can relate to me on this. You lose your friends for no apparent reason just because you want to live and be who or what you identify with. And just because of that, people drop out of your life like flies. People that you thought you had a connection with, you share the same ideas and ideology with, the same hobbies, the same things that you can enjoy together. They just drop out of your life like that. Just by meeting them or bumping into them unplanned, you can see the uncomfortable look in their face. But it's not everybody. It's just that there isn't enough people that do accept you to make you feel like you're part of society. And that hurts. It really does. As strong as a person that I am, I have to admit, some things hurt. Some things really hurt. You know? So what am I going to do about it? The past couple of weeks, I've been saying to myself, if I move back up there again, it can't be because of my family, my son, or my friends. It's because it gives me peace. Because it gives me peace knowing that I'm there. That at any given time in my life and in their life, maybe things will change. But if it doesn't change, I have to be okay with it because I'm not going there for them. So what did I do? I went online, I signed up with rent.com, and I'm thinking about possibly relocating back there and dealing with the harsh winters, dealing with waking up every morning and scraping the ice off my car, dealing with parking my car on the street, wake up in the morning in winters and seeing it covered with snow. I just sold my truck. I just sold my 4x4. The reason why I bought it was because I really wanted to go back and live there in New England and witness the 4 seasons. The autumn and the fall, the spring and summer. And also my family. So as I'm driving back from doing my grocery today, I start talking to myself, all families have drama. Whatever their reasoning is, they have drama. How close do I want to be with them physically? If I move back there, do I want to live a city away, a town away, a half a state away? What if I decided to move up there and not tell them? Just pop in and say hello once in a while. Will that make some of the family drama go away? You know, I spoke with my brother a couple of months ago, and he said to me, well, I said to him, I was looking at apartments up there. Man, I said, everything's expensive. You can't get nothing from under $1,000 a month anymore. That's history. Before I moved back here again for the second time, I was renting an apartment for $650 a month. Now they're twice as much as what it used to be. I would definitely have to have a part-time job if I live up there again. So anyways, I signed up with rent.com, and I've been getting apartments up there that's for rent. And I know what my budget is. Because I'll tell you one thing, if I move back up there, I can't come back down here again. I wouldn't be able to afford it. Because where I live, I'm paying less than $600 a month here. I own this home, but I don't own the land of the lot. It's a double wide little ranch home that I have here. It's 3 bedrooms, 1,500 square feet, and I live here by myself. So here it's affordable. I don't have to work 2 jobs to live here. I have friends who are paying $1,200, $1,500 a month in Florida. I know I keep getting away from the main subject of why I'm here again, but holidays are hard for me. Holidays are hard for me. It's tough. You know, it's tough coming home, driving down my street and seeing every house with Christmas lights everywhere. It's tough talking to people and they're telling you that they're getting ready to go to their family's house for get-togethers. It's tough when you know your friends and neighbors have their families over and they're spending Thanksgiving Day together. You know, it's hard. It's very hard for me. And I've been doing this now for 15 years. 15 years on this side of Florida. I lived 5 years on the East Coast, Palm Beach area with my ex. Here, I think that's why I always get in my car and I go for a ride, because sometimes I feel like I gotta get out of the house. You know, everybody talks about having a peaceful life. My life is a lot, very, very much too peacefully. So peaceful, I can hear a pin drop. And if I had mice in my house, I would hear them running around here. I'm glad I don't have mice in my house. But yeah, so lately, it's the feeling of the holidays coming up and dealing with coming home and being alone during the holidays. And usually during New Year's Eve, I usually go out and I go downtown and I watch the pineapple go up and down, and I come back home. Just in case you didn't figure it out, that's why I did a lot of dating this year, and I spent a lot of time on dating sites trying to meet new people. I like being single, but you know, nobody really wants to move through their life alone. Everybody wants to age with someone. So that's why I came back here, and I thought I'd empty my mind out, because every year at this time, I feel like I hit a stump, and I have a hard time going over that stump. And that stump is the holidays. There's always a little slim hope I have in me that if I do move back up north, that chances are I can be a little bit better off being closer to my family, whether I live close, either a state away, half a state away, or maybe a few miles away or something. But at least I would have them around. Here, all I have is coworkers, which I see only at work, a few neighbors, and basically that's it. That's it. That's it. So if I come off a little like I'm depressed, it's because I am. I'm a little bit depressed. Holidays does it to me all the time. All the time. But I just want to say thanks for listening. If you guys want to share your thoughts on my discussion, maybe there's somebody else out there going through what I'm going through, or maybe thinking of doing what I'm thinking of doing. I don't know, but hope to hear from you guys on something. Give me some pointer on what you think about this. Should I move back up north for the third time? You guys have a good day.